and the second coming of Jesus. And the world does not seem to know it. And I think that my church is failing to put the world on notice. Hear me, hear the preacher. Because the purpose for which the church has existed is to put the world on notice and to prepare the world for the second coming of Christ.
Amen.
I am going to share some stuff with you tonight. You may need to write it down. It's being recorded so you can get copies of it. How shockingly close we are to the end of time. And I'm going to say to you, if you have not yet spoken to the Lord about your soul salvation, then I leave you to walk out of this tent. I challenge you to walk out of this tent, not doing it tonight. Stay with me, come with me. The subject of the second coming of Christ has been a popular subject all around. And lots of preachers have prophesied the very day Christ is coming back. So I'm going to start the text. I'm going to start the presentation with the text in Mark 13:32. Read this text for me. The text says, "But of that day or hour no man knows, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father." Hello! Which tells me, if you go to a church and they start prophesying which day the Lord is coming, run. Amen. That's a church full of scammers. So, because nobody knows the day nor the hour. It is important you understand that. Notice the text didn't say nobody doesn't know the year, or the decade, or the century. What it says, nobody knows it, the day. No, I know I was researching this and it struck me. It's like, watch me. It's like a woman giving birth, and the doctor says 9 months and your baby will be born. Amen. And you go and you do your prenatal check and they say, yeah, the baby should come in about a week or two. But there's not a doctor on the planet that can tell you which day and what time that baby coming. Am I right? Am I right or am I right? Yeah. They can't tell you exactly when the baby coming. They can only give you an idea. Is the church with me? And then I noticed something. I watch people dying. Young people slowly dying for cancer. And the doctor said, oh, they may have 2 or 3 more weeks left. But not a doctor on the planet can tell you exactly which day or which hour is the last breath. And then it dawned on me that God has kept the day, the moment we born to himself, and the moment we'll die to himself. So what we have is just a general idea. Is the church with me? When it comes to the second coming of Christ, it's the same thing. What God gives us is a general idea. Because the exact day he keeps as a big secret. If you understand that, now I'm going to Acts 1 verse 6. Because Jesus had some disciples who were very interested in that subject. They wanted to know, Lord, when are you going to set up the kingdom? Yes. Therefore, when they had come together, they asked him, saying, Lord, help me read, will you at this time restore what? Kingdom. They want to know when God's kingdom was coming. And you know what the Lord said to them? Here's it. And he said to them, in Jamaican language, you're too fast. Here's it. It is not, let me read, it is not for you to know the times or the season which God the Father has put in his own authority. That's a top secret in heaven left to God alone. Amen. Don't pry in it if God didn't give you information. So I decided to scan the Bible to see what is the closest information we have about when God is coming. And I was telling